Welcome back to Superstar Glam. Today's video is a trying new products out from the drugstore. All of these new launches that I wanted to get my hands on and try them out for you. But before I jump into that, if you haven't yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click the little button down below, subscribe. While you're there, also click the little notification bell. That way you're alerted every time I upload a video. And if you're interested in this video and all the products I will be trying out, then just keep watching. Well, it's been quite a minute since my last video, so I definitely wanted to jump right back in here. And what better time than all the new releases that have been happening at Ulta and at Sephora. This specific haul was from Ulta. There's a lot of drugstore products that have been coming out, and I definitely wanted to try them out, get my feet wet, and get started on all these reviews for you. So for face products, I didn't realize that I had picked up several items. I was definitely scrolling through the Ulta app, and in the new arrivals, I found a few items. I added them to my cart. So now that I have them, I know that Essence came up with a lot of new products, face products, foundations, concealers, just a lot of new stuff. So I wanted to try them out. I picked up two of their primers. One is a Poreless Partner Primer. It's mattifying and blurring, and it says it also comes with niacinamide. And then the other one is in this little bottle, and this is more of a primer serum. It says Hello Good Stuff Primer Serum, Hydrate and Plumps with Blueberry and Squalene. I think I can use them both. But I also saw that Flower Beauty had a lot of new products also, and they had several primers, but I picked this one out. Is the Skin Smoothie Radiant Glow Primer. So definitely three different kinds. One's more of a serum hydrating one. There's a pore, and then it's a radiant. So I think I might be able to use all three of them. I'm hoping I can. So I'm going to start off with the hydrating one, and it says it has 95% natural ingredients, and it doesn't have no fragrance. It's definitely lightweight. You can't tell that I applied anything. I don't know that I feel a difference or if I feel any more moisturized, but we'll move on. I'm going to go in next with the Flower Beauty, the Radiant Glow Primer. I think I'm going to keep these like in the outer perimeter where I want to be a little bit more radiant. And then I'll keep the other one, the smoothing one, for the T-zone. Now this one did feel more like I was applying something and it didn't just get soaked up by my skin. But as far as radiance, I don't really see much radiance. I can kind of feel that smoothie-like. It feels nice. And then for the mattifying and blurring, I'll do in my T-zone, and this one's the Essence one. It's definitely not like a typical blurring feeling. It's more liquidy, but then it definitely feels more mattifying once it starts drying. But to be honest with you, I didn't really see much blurring effect happening. Yeah, it's very lightweight. Maybe I might need a little bit more, but it doesn't blur me out like my favorites or my go-tos. Okay, moving on to concealer. There's the new one from Essence, the Keep Me Covered Concealer. It also includes aloe vera. And also from Flower Beauty, the Get Real Serum Concealer. The Essence one is in the shade Shell, and the Flower Beauty is Vanilla. So they're both pretty similar. One seems thicker than the other, but it could also be the applicator. But since I do have two foundations I've picked up this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I've heard nothing but great reviews on this foundation. And then also the Essence Keep Me Covered Long Lasting Foundation. I feel like I should probably try these Essence combo, how they work together. And I was gonna try to make this work. It is pretty dark, but I'll definitely go with this one, and I might go and exchange this one for a different shade. And I'm hoping this one will match me, but if not, we'll make it work. The foundation shade, it's a 150 natural tan, so that's the shade I got. So I'm gonna try to go in with the foundation first. I could tell you now, it might be a little too warm for my preference. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of green, mix that in just to neutralize it a little bit. I just don't like orange looking foundation, and everything else was sold out, so I didn't really have a choice. Not to mention, they don't really have a ton of shade ranges, so hopefully this worked. Oh yeah, much better. It has really good coverage, especially considering the retail price, and it's very, very lightweight. I really like the coverage that it's giving me. It's not too much, and it lays down really nicely, not heavy at all. And I went in with a tiny amount, like not even a full pump. I think if anything, it might be the primers, because I could kind of see a little bit more of like my pores peeking through in this area, in the cheek area. But in terms of lightweight, how it feels, how it goes on, the coverage, I really do like it. It's not doing any funny business around my problem area, which is around the nose. So far, so good. Okay, the next thing is the concealer. It's definitely lightweight. It's not heavy at all. At least for me, the concealer shade I use, it's more for brightening more so than for coverage. If I was covering, I would definitely need more than what I added. But I kind of like the formula thus far. I'm going to see if I can build it up and it still looks good. So if I was wanting it to have more coverage, I want to know if that's possible, or if this is just a light formula that's more so for like an everyday no makeup type of look. I feel like the under eye does look hydrating though. Sometimes some formulas have the coverage, but it also dries you out. And this one's not doing that at all. So I could definitely say the formula is very lightweight. It has medium coverage. The next product is from Physicians Formula. They have a lot of new products. Also, the other item that I picked up is the press powder. So they have the liquid bronzer, and then they have the press powder. It's a radiance finishing powder, and this is in like translucent glow. So we're gonna go in with the liquid bronzer, and in terms of shade, there's only one shade. It's the bronze. It's almost like their bronzer for a while, they only had the one shade before they came out with the darker shades. So we'll see how I like this tone. Okay, did it do anything? I feel like it was almost the shade of the foundation, just a tad bit darker. So it doesn't really look like I'm doing anything. Do I look glowy? Yes. But in terms of adding anything, I don't feel like it did anything. And I definitely don't want to add more. I just feel like it would get very shiny, and that's not what I'm trying to go for. I'm going to go in with the Patrick Ta Cream Contour in She Sculpted. So I'm going to go in a tad bit with the contour. And I'm gonna go back with that same brush I used for the bronzer and just blend that out. I feel like the concealer is not holding up because it's still creasing. Okay, I'm gonna try to set it with the powder, face powder from Charlotte Tilbury. This one is in the shade 1 Fair. I use that one to specifically use under the eye to keep the brightening effect. Ooh, this powder is so good that I feel it even like it blurred out the large pores that I've seen here in this area. I picked up the Essence Baby Got blush, like liquid, or what is it, balm blush. And I'm gonna take the e.l.f. brush that's specifically for the putty blush. Ooh, smells so sweet, like candy. Okay, let's see how this works. It's very lightweight. Oh, there we go. So it's definitely buildable, which is a good thing. Oh, that's a pretty color. The shade color is Rosé All Day. It just gave me a flush of color, not too much. I like this. It's definitely buildable. Okay, now with the face powder. And like I said, I think this one does come in 2 different shades. The one I picked up is the Translucent Glow. I'm going to apply it with a fluffy stippling brush and see how this sets the face. I feel like it toned everything down and gave me a sheen, a glow, which I do like without it mattifying or feeling heavy on my skin. So I actually do like it. I'm gonna go in with some setting spray. So LA Girl launched a lot of new products also, and there was a lot of things, but 2 of the things that I picked up to try out is a foil eyeliner in the shade Stardust, and then there was several little eyeshadow quads in different shade ranges, but I picked this one, the All Nighter. I figured I'd try something different that I would normally gravitate towards. Let's play with this. I think there's been very few items that I have purchased from LA Girl in terms of eyeshadow palettes, and the few times I have not been impressed. I have had little success, so I just stick to the ones that I know. So I definitely feel it's time to try it out again. I'm going in with MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. Okay, we're starting off strong. We started off with the lightest shade. It's 2 mattes and 2 shimmers, and it's pigmented. It's blendable, buildable, no patchiness. Unless they definitely updated their eyeshadow formula and I just didn't know. But it has been quite a while since the last time that I tried a palette from LA Girl. I'm going in with a smaller brush. It's more like a pencil dome brush, and I'm going to go in like the dark teal and then go over that area to darken. So far there's been a little kickoff. In terms of fallout, I have not had any fallout, but I'm also making sure I tap the excess just to be sure. So for all over the lid, I'm going to go in with the first shimmer, the darker one. Okay, this formula is a little more dry, and I think it might have some fallout. I'm going to try to wet my brush to have a little bit more control over it. Dip it again And then hopefully there's no fallout. Ooh. This is a super pretty color. Okay, this did have some fallout. So I'm going to try the next shimmery shade, which is the lighter shade. Okay, now I'm going to take the LA Girl liquid liner. I'm going to draw a wing. This is the problem I have with the felt tip pens, is that they don't apply smoothly or pigmented when applied over shadow. It's almost like it's drying out. So this product already feels like it dried out. It wasn't even enough to make it pigmented. There is no saving this liner. Nothing. 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 So yeah, that was trash. I came across these new lashes from Kiss. They're the MLBB, the My Lash But Bolder 3D. They're all volume and no weight. Says it has the super fine band, which I can appreciate. I cannot wear anything with a thick band. So we're gonna try these out as well. Oh, I forgot. Totally forgot. There's a mascara. Maybe they'll redeem themselves in this one. It's the LA Girl Lift Off Mascara. It says Instant Lash Lifting Definition. I think I'm liking this formula. Instantly, this is a thicker formula. It's thin, not clumpy at all, and it's coating all of my lashes. Okay, can we see this? This was just one coat. Since I'm only going with 2 coats, I can't really see how much volume I can add, but so far what I did do is 2 coats, and I am really intrigued and I'm loving the formula. That's, yeah, instantly impressed. Love these lashes. What were they? The My Lash But Bolder. I love it. They have this already this really natural curve. I also came across this new brow product, and I don't know if this is the same one that I've been seeing like all over social media, but it is from Makeup Revolution. It's the brow powder, and I thought it only came with the powder, but it actually comes with the stencils. I did not know that. It comes with 4 stencils, and the shapes are actually pretty cool, pretty unique. So meanwhile, I'm going to see which one I will go for. So this is what the tube looks like, and then you twist it, and the powder is in the cap, and then here's the little sponge, and then I hope I got it right. Okay, let me take a close up. Okay, I definitely love this. Oh, and the color I got is medium brown. I love this part right here. All of the other stencils were going out further, so the tail of my natural line just goes this way instead of the direction that that is going. So what am I going to do to fix it? Okay, I'm going to take this brush that I typically use, and I'm going to go and dip into this one. And then I'm going to brush just a tiny bit. I like it. You don't understand the struggle I have with my brows, that I just wish I didn't have to do anything to them, and how much this would just make it so much easier so they both look somewhat alike. And then I finish off with my NYX Tinted Brow Gel. Finally, for lips, I have two items. This is the Color Stayed Suede Ink, and then this is the Essence Hydra Matte Lipstick. It's also supposed to be long lasting. 407 Coral Competence. Ooh, yeah, I'm not I'm not doing that with this right now, but look at this. Oh, it also smells good. Okay, let's at least swatch it. Ooh, does not look so pretty. Okay, I'll try it some other time, but not right now. This one, I have already tried it, the Revlon Color Stay Suede Ink. It's supposed to be long lasting. I could tell you right now, it's long lasting. The shade I got is 001 Gut Instinct. And let's apply. Look how beautiful this shade is. Okay, so let's do some recaps on all the items that I used and my first impression opinion on these products. I feel that for primers, I think I definitely would have to try them out with products I am already familiar with, foundations that I'm already familiar with. I feel like I would definitely love this. It never hurts to have more hydration in the skin, so I'm definitely intrigued on this one and want to continue using it. As far as the Essence primer, I don't think that it did much, or at least poor filling for me. I would definitely just skip this one. This one, I feel like it definitely did something. It definitely had more of like a grip, but I am interested in trying this out with a foundation that I'm already familiar with to see if I see a difference in terms of like a radiant glow. So I'll definitely keep you posted on that. Standout for sure was the brow powder. I'm still shocked and amazed to see how fast and how great my brows look. I'm just more wondering if how long wearing it is, and I think that's definitely something I'm going to have to play with and try out. But as far as shaping out my brows, I loved it. It was super quick, and it was usually a chore that I hate to do is usually my eyebrows. So yay for this. I'm going to definitely continue using this. I'm probably going to try this in a future video, the Flower Beauty Concealer. So I'll try this out in a different time. But the one that I did use, the Essence Keep Me Covered Concealer, I feel like it was okay. It was very, very natural looking. It definitely doesn't provide a lot of coverage, at least not for me. Maybe I was supposed to go in with more product, but I don't know. I don't really see myself using this except as far as the foundation was actually really good. In terms of the shade range, I think it's the only downfall because I would love to get this in a shade that matched me, but for coverage and how it applied, it was really, really good. I still love the coverage that it's given me. It's not too heavy, it's lightweight. It gives me enough coverage that I like. I don't know how buildable it is, but so far it's a good one. I'm going to continue trying this out, and hopefully in the future they can add more shade range. For the price, it's really, really good. The Physician Formula setting powder or pressed powder in Butter Glow, I actually really did like it. It definitely is one of those items that, at least for my age, I'm getting into mature skin. I am in my 40s. I feel that this is a product that I could benefit from. Some powders or even translucent powders end up sitting on top of the skin, making me look too dry or emphasizing problem areas. And I really did like the sheen or the glow that this gave. It's a nice lightweight powder. It's something that I will continue to use, and like I said, it's something that I benefit from with my skin type. What I don't think I'm going to continue using is the liquid bronzer. I love the idea of the liquid bronzer. it was a nice addition. I just don't think that the shade range or this shade it works for my skin tone, and it just didn't work out for me. Okay, so from LA Girl products, I definitely had my favorites and my not so favorites. This pen, I just don't see myself reaching for it again. I would definitely pass on these. This one, I'm torn because although I really love the look, I feel that in the category of shadows, affordable drugstore, LA Girl just, I don't know, like I love the mattes. The mattes were worked fine, perfect. They were seamless. But I think that the problem I always have with LA Girl in previous eyeshadow palettes have always been with the shimmers. The shimmers are just not it. Like they have just a dry formula. They're flaky. They have fallout. They have pigmentation. Don't get me wrong, but I feel that in the drugstore affordable makeup there is way better quality shadows that I would recommend over this. For example, Essence. Essence has these small palettes. I think they're $3.99. I would definitely recommend those over these for sure anytime. So I'm just gonna pass on these. But the mascara from LA Girl, instantly impressed, and that's saying a lot. I'm definitely, when it comes to mascaras, I'm never satisfied. I'm always trying things out. I'm always combining because I always like something that one formula has and not the other. Like there's not one mascara that just does it all for me. And although I'm not saying that this one does it all for me, it does enough. Like it gives me so far first impression. I mean, I if the formula is already a little thicker, I can only imagine that after a few days it's going to get a little bit thicker. The problem is, will it get thicker and clumpier or will it get better? You know, right now the formula is perfect. I think it's able and capable of adding volume in terms of lengthening and lifting. It was actually doing it perfect with no problem at all. There was nothing that I needed to work or do extra. Like I think it worked really, really good. Like again, the problem will be is in the future if it will get clumpy, or the other thing is if it will have a lot of fallout. You know, after the formula dries out, it does start crumbling under the eye. So that's something that I will look into after I've worn this for a while. But instantly, like I said, it was a really good formula for the price from LA Girl. So, and then the lashes I really love. So the ones I am wearing currently, they're called Bold Move. This other one that I got is called Big Personality. These are a little bit more fuller, but we'll see how I like those. For sure, Big Move was really good. Okay, and I think the last products were the lip products. The lipstick, I'm telling you, it's matte, but it's very comfortable matte. And as you can see, it does not transfer. I really did love this. Like I said, I want to get more shades of those. And this one, the Essence, I mean, I still have to try it out, but I'm looking forward. Again, it claims it is long lasting and a comfortable matte. But what I can say about these is that you can't go wrong with these. These are definitely the most affordable, or one of the most affordable lipsticks in the drugstore right now. So can't go wrong with that. And that was pretty much it. That was it for all of these new products that have just come out. And I wanted to jump in and try them out and test them out for you. If there are any future videos or products that you'd like for me to review, please don't forget to put it down in the comment area. I will read it and get back to you. Other than that, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you next time. Bye.